Hello. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. My name's Anna, and I do fluid art. And I've had a lot of people ask me if I have a YouTube channel, um, and I decided I should probably make one. So I actually recorded this video the other day on my phone, uh, but I realized I did the whole thing with the phone vertical and not horizontal, so I couldn't use it. Because otherwise, like when I upload that on YouTube, then it would just like be that annoying, like, up and down the vertical video at the, horizontal with the black on each side. And I didn't want that. So anyway, here I am doing it again. But the first video that I'm going to do is going to be what you need for pour painting, what you need to get started. This is not a full list of all the supplies like ever, because that's way too long. But this is like what I think is like the essential stuff for you to get started. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. The first thing that you need is something to cover your surface with. Unless you want to get paint on everything, which if you do, then be my guest. It's not my house. But yeah, so I just get this little this drop cloth, plastic drop cloth. So it comes in a roll like this, and you just cut off however much you need, and then cover your table, ground, whatever you want. You can get it at like Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, any kind of like hardware store will have them. The next thing that you're going to need, obviously, is something to paint on. So canvas is usually what I use. So this is just the first one I grabbed, but like any kind of canvas is good. Doesn't, you just go to the craft store and usually they'll sell like packs of them. Like big packs of them. You can also use wooden boards. You can use glass. Honestly, like you can pour on virtually anything. Tiles, those work great. You can make little coasters with those. So just something to pour your paint on. Which brings me to the next thing you need is going to be acrylic paint. So you don't have to use any specific kind of acrylic paint. These are just a couple of brands that I personally use and like. And then you can use craft paint as well. So folk art, where are we at here? Folk art, sorry, I'm like, where's the camera? Folk art's a good one. Deco art. Apple Barrel, it's okay. I like folk art and deco art as far as craft paints go. Those are good. I like these color shifting. I don't know if you can see that. This color shifting stuff. It's by Folk Art. I really like these. They give a really cool effect. I have a couple colors of those. They have this brand. There's golden, but then they also make pour paint. They make paint that's pre-mixed. So I get this stuff at Hobby Lobby. It's called Color Pour, and it's already pre-mixed. You don't have to mix with anything. So any kind of acrylic paint will work for this. Doesn't have to be anything expensive or fancy. But I don't know if you saw these. Master's Touch. This is just the brand name for one of the art stores I like. And then Artist Loft. Those are good options. And then you're going to need a pouring medium. So I use floetrol, floetrol. You can get this at any hardware store. It's a paint conditioner. Basically what it does is it makes the viscosity of your paint it gives it more viscosity. So it's going to be more liquidy, basically. So I use floetrol and water to mix with my paint. And that's a whole other video that I'll do about how I mix my paint. But you're going to need something to mix into your paint to make it fluid. They also make just like actual pouring mediums. So I got this from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they have it there anymore. But just any kind of pouring medium, and it'll tell you if it's for, like it'll say acrylic pouring medium, and that'll work just fine. There's a ton out there. So what works for one person, what one person likes, may not be what somebody else likes, and that's fine. It's all about kind of personal preference. So then you're going to need something to put your canvas on. So I like to use these giant push pins that I just stick in the bottom of my canvas, and that makes it easy to move around. So I like those. You can use just like cups to set on your table, and then just set your canvas on top of that. So that works great. Just anything to put your canvas on to raise it off the table so the paint can drip down the sides and it won't get stuck to your surface when it dries. So what else do we need? Cups, obviously, to mix your paint in. Just any kind of cup will work. These little paper cups, plastic cups, really anything, and then something to stir your paint with. I just use these like giant popsicle sticks. So that works. So yeah. You're also going to need, what else do you need? Oh, so on top, like with the cups, I also like to use bottles to mix my paint in. So the colors that I use, if you're not going to be pouring a lot, like you don't have to worry about this, but this way, like if I make extra paint, then I can just save it and it's good to go for later. So that, and then you will need a level. I recommend this. If your surface is not level when it's drying, all the paint is going to run off to one side, and you don't want that because you're going to be really sad when you come back and see that your painting is ruined, because I have done that many times and it makes me sad. So we don't want that. Another thing that you don't necessarily need, but I like a lot, is some kind of blowtorch. I got this off Amazon. You can probably get them at Walmart. Hardware stores has them, I'm pretty sure. Just like a little food torch. Put butane at the bottom, and then I don't know if you can see the fire, but yeah. So it's just a little blowtorch. What that does is it pops air bubbles and it helps create cells. So blowtorch. Then you, well, that's really it. Oh, gloves if you don't want to get your hands dirty. So gloves are always a good thing. So yeah, you need something to cover your table, pouring medium, paint, cups, canvas, a level, blowtorch, something to set your canvas on, popsicle sticks, or something to stir your painting with. And what am I missing? I think that's it. Heck yeah. So these are really just like the basic essential things that you need to get started. Like I said, there's a bunch more supplies that you can use to different types of techniques. But this is kind of like the you know, to get you started, get you going. So yeah, if you have any questions about anything, let me know in the comments. I've never really made, so yeah, that's pretty much the gist. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know down in the comments, and I will answer the questions as best as I can. Let me also know like what else you guys want to see. This is my first time like diving into the YouTube world, so I'm brand new at this, you guys, so sorry if I'm like weird and awkward on camera. I don't really know, like I'm not, I don't know. This is interesting. It's new for me, so we can learn together. How fun. Yeah, so let me know what questions you have, what kind of things you want to see from me, what you want to learn, what kind of content you want. So I'm here for you. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching if you've made it this far. And I will see you in another video at another time. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Bye.